Today in All Things 80s, this feels like more than just an action figure. Welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, if you remember back earlier this year, I think it was summertime, Anthony very kindly sent me a load of Masters of the Universe figures, which was just fantastic. Well, he reached out to me again and said that he had one of the Star Wars figures that I'm needing for my collection, and would I like it? So I of course said thank you very much, that'd be wonderful. So this box arrived, and I can tell that this contains a lot more than just an action figure. So once again, Anthony, this is a fantastic gesture, and I'm just overwhelmed by your kindness. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to see what's inside, and it's been clearly marked with arrows that I need to open it at this end. So let's see what Anthony has kindly sent me this time. Wow. Anyway, so I guess first things first, there is a note here, so I'll make sure there's nothing confidential contained within. Wonderful. So it's got a list of all the bits and bobs that are contained within this box, so I don't need to do any further research. But wow. So thank you again, Anthony. So first of all, I just don't know where to start. This TIE fighter that I think, does it eject? Oh, it's got one. I vaguely remember things like this when I was a kid. Didn't we used to get, it was like a monkey, and you would press it and the elastic inside would collapse and cause the figure to fall? Because that's kind of like what's happening here. Ah, yeah. It's like a breakaway TIE fighter. I like that. That is very cool. And it's, of course, battle damaged. Very nice. Whoa. So yeah. So to let you know, Anthony reached out to me and asked me what figures I was missing from my Empire Strikes Back line, and I had made a point to mention the Hoth Rebel Commander. He said, yep, I've got one of those, I'll send that to you. But he's only gone ahead and included a 2-1B that I mentioned was another figure I was missing. Wow, geez, this looks fantastic. Incredible. Even has the little staff. This is just unbelievable. So I'm already closer to completing the Empire Strikes Back. Ah, and here is the aforementioned Rebel Commander, complete with backpack. Now, I was going to say to the best of my knowledge, but it's not to the best of my knowledge, it is my knowledge. I never had any of those survival backpacks as a child. So this is cool. Wow, it's good to see this figure again. This was one that I always liked. I don't know, something about the moustache just looked really cool. But wow, fantastic. Oh, so glad to get hold of these again. So now, assuming that's it, I'm almost done with Empire Strikes Back. Now these, another classic from my childhood, Adventure People. We got the motorcyclist. Actually, no, this is the sidecar geezer, because his legs did not have the joints to allow him to ride on the motorcycle. So this one sat in the sidecar I had, and this is a fireman. And again, with a lot of these Adventure People, they all had the same sculpt on the left hand, as if they were about to shift gear on a right-hand drive. Wow, fantastic. I've got to say, Adventure People probably were my first introduction to action figures. Just a classic. And wow, so this looks like, now this is where I need to refer to the I think this is an Indiana Jones. Could be a Cairo swordsman. Is that? I gotta say, I never had any Indiana Jones figures, so this is a first. And yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that is indeed the Cairo Swordsman. Very nice. Got something fell out here, so we'll leave that to the side. Oh boy. AT-AT driver. Now, as you know, I do have an AT-AT driver, but it's mint on card, and I cannot justify opening that one. So I was on the search for a loose AT-AT driver. Oh my god, this one is perfect. The condition of these is just fantastic. Wow, AT-AT driver. Fantastic. So now this looks like the Iron Man. So let me just refer to my list. Secret Wars Iron Man from 1984. And wow, that's a nice feeling figure. Yeah, I never had anything like this growing up. So this is all very new to me, but it looks great. And this one, like an elf of some kind. So let me see if I can work this out. Let me see. Could this be from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Zarak? Is that possible? I'll do some close-up shots to fill everybody in. But it is cool. Wow, brilliant. And it's looking like... Whoa. I don't know what to say. This is... Okay, I'll do this one last because it's a huge one. But, oh my god. This is some Masters of the Universe comics. Mini comics. So I'm wondering, did these come with play sets and vehicles with the Masters of the Universe? Because on the back it does have a listing and of course the classic phrase, each sold separately. Oh wow, I'm going to enjoy these. These are like classic moment in time pieces. Brilliant. But now onto this big one. So I can tell by the colour what this is. So it's the Twin Pod Cloud Car. I've never actually held one of these before. It doesn't have a landing gear. Now, is there a way of doing this? I can't quite remember. First things first, let's get the canopies on. This is an incredible gift to receive. And of course, there is the time for giving and receiving. So this is just wonderful. Oops. Now I'm wondering, what am I doing wrong with regards to the landing gear? Is there a secret to this, or do you just pull them down? Oh, I guess you pull them down. Wow. Look at that. Brilliant. And of course, the funny thing is I had the whole, not incident, but the whole situation where my recent purchase of the Cloud Car Pilot turned out to be far too nice to open, but that is getting rectified, and I have a video for that coming up shortly. But my god, this is brilliant. This is classic Kenner from the 1980s. My god, look at all this stuff. I am just overwhelmed with gratitude. Anthony, again, thank you, thank you. I've never experienced so much generosity since I started doing this All Things 80s channel, and you guys are absolutely amazing. I'm really humbled by this. Incredible, really. So thank you to Anthony, and thank you all for watching, with special thanks to the Patreons. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please like, please do subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.